Gov Capital Collector expects Zcash to drop by 8.4% tomorrow. Let's take a quick glance at today's market situation. Zcash has risen 8.3% over the last 24 hours and is currently trading around $377.34. Time to explore what analysts foresee. CoinCodex expects the price to approach $395.42 by May 3, representing a gain of about 4.8%. Digital coin price puts the target for Zcash at $380.90, about 0.9% above current value. CoinDataFlow points out it might fall to $375.81, roughly 0.4% lower than now. Another estimate by Gov Capital Collector shows Zcash might retreat to $345.49, a loss close to 8.4%. And to wrap up, Crypto Predictions forecast $332.06 by tomorrow, with a 12% drop. This is the most profitable forecast in the entire batch. That's all 5 opinions on tomorrow. Let's see what's next. Now let's break down what the forecasts imply for tomorrow. Looking at the forecasts in aggregate, the potential range for price changes runs from a drop of 12% to a rise of 4.8%, depending on the analyst. The numbers make it clear that Crypto Predictions predicts the highest return with 12% surge in value by tomorrow. Based on these forecasts, you might see a return of between $4 and $120 for every $1,000 you invest. In the probability rankings, CoinDataFlow's forecast stands in first place with a 97.3% chance of success. Out of all the forecasts presented, I've shaped one single consensus overview. The consensus forecast points to Zcash reaching about $365.94. Let's crack this open. Consensus evaluation shows a 3% move down. In straightforward terms, your capital might climb by the same 3% tied to that outcome. On a 1,000 position, that could potentially translate into about $30 in profit. The consensus scenario carries a likelihood of approximately 90.8% of coming true. Let's shift our focus to how analysts view the 3-day outlook. CoinCodex points to further upside potential. Meanwhile, digital coin price describes Zcash as following a rising course. CoinDataFlow signals a steady decline. Meanwhile, Gov Capital Collector indicates that prices could dip further. A bearish stance is meanwhile reflected in Crypto Predictions' forecast. Bringing together all forecasts, the consensus shows a downward trajectory for Zcash. In conclusion, most forecasts point toward a bearish outlook for Zcash. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts were made. Let's check which ones matched the move. As a result, the day closed with the price at $384.87. Out of 5, only 2 analysts forecast the move correctly. If we judge by accuracy, Gov Capital Collector had the strongest forecast. Let's put all the pieces in place. All forecasts stayed outside the daily candle. As for ROI, gains appeared in several forecasts, with the highest value being 15.9%. This table shows the complete fact-check summary, everything in one view. Recorded values for CoinCodex: 97.7% forecast probability, $50.73 accuracy, and 15.9% ROI. See if you can tell who had the strongest prediction this time. Let's see how tomorrow's forecasted returns compare between Zcash and a few other coins. Zcash stands out as the leader in tomorrow's forecasts, showing 3% potential gain. This comparison covers a small sample of 5 coins, and more forecasts plus extra features are live on my website. That's it for now. Subscribe if you want to keep track of who's really accurate. Catch you in the next analysis.